Alright, good morning. So it's a Saturday. Looks like a kinda nice day outside. Kind of. There's my bike over there. I think you can see it over there. So the plan for today, first breakfast here at this wonderful hotel. Then we're going to the Sztutowo concentration camp, hopefully. It's a Saturday, so I hope it's open. Then I have some ideas in Gdansk. And then we're going down to... down. Alright, that was the hotel over there, Nowa Holandia. It was pretty great. The breakfast was great as well. And now we are off to the concentration camp. So after they were registered here at this camp, the next stage of admitting an inmate was to go through this gate over here, which is called Das Gate. As you can see, it's raining. So it's not quite a pleasant experience. But let's walk through the gate, and now we're on the other side. So the first women came to this Sztutowo concentration camp in 1940, and this left side was the women's block. And let's go in. Alright, so since it's raining, I'm not gonna go inside everywhere, but you're probably wondering what these things in the middle are. They're right in the middle of the camp. So these actually used to be the workshops. The inmates had to produce the things that they needed and what the camp needed to function themselves. So in the middle there were workshops for electricians, locksmiths, blacksmiths, carpenters and so on. So all of these up until the death gate were workshops. And to make the whole thing even sadder, at the end of the workshops, so if you check there, these were the workshops, and at the end of the workshops was the morgue. If an inmate died, if an inmate died working, living here, or under whatever circumstances, they would be taken there to the morgue at the end of the workshops. So at the end of August 1942, they needed a crematory. So this is it. And right next to the crematory, of course, there was the gas house. Sztutowo. Since it's raining, couldn't do much of filming, but I'm going to another concentration camp in around a week or so, so I hope to do some more filming there. But actually it's a rather sad view for myself and even for the camera, I feel. So the camp of course had to make money, so they had gardening. They grew vegetables and fruits that would go to the SS, and they grew flowers that would be sold in the nearby city of Gdansk. Let's see the garden. So they have, in the beginning they only had orangery, so it was one greenhouse, and later on they built 3 more greenhouses. Alright, so I'm soaking wet and still raining. I'm in Gdansk. Completely wet, raining. So proof of everything I just said. And it looks like I wanted to go to a ship museum, but that's closed. So instead I'll go check out some strange architectural thing. That's gonna be very fast, probably a couple of minutes. Alright, so this is Gdansk, or at least the outskirts of Gdansk. And now we're off to see Krzywy Domek, if I remember the title correctly. Normal inside. Take a look. Let me see if I can get a better view.
It's like the building was painted. Anyway, the main street as well, just a little bit of.
All right, so God, it stopped raining. It rains every day. And we're at the Malbork Castle right now.
A, bo patrzę zdjęcie, a tam w środku myślałam, że zdjęcie
działa, natomiast zakon niemiecki funkcjonuje jako zakon Teutonic. I dzisiaj się...
So from what I understood, it was completely destroyed in 1945 during the World War II. So at least from the pictures outside, I'm not sure. I gotta check on that. But now it just looks stunning. Really, it really does. Take a look. So the palace is massive. This Malbork Palace. It's got gardens and holes and gardens. Been walking around for 20 minutes and I don't think I've reached the end of the castle. I'm in the garden right now, by the way. So we finally entered the castle itself, and apparently this was the kitchen. So here they make the bread for all the inhabitants of the Malbork Castle to eat. Alright, let's go to the second floor now. There's a huge hall here. And it looks like we can go around the center. So let me show you what I can see. So I'm walking around the castle's halls over there, all around. I just found a giant wardrobe. You can probably enter Narnia through that. Alright, now let's try to climb the tower. Not sure if I can do it in the motorcycle gear again. I've been climbing towers in motorcycle gear. Sure, we can go further. The door looks closed.
But the staircase to the tower looks absolutely majestic.
So what you saw before were, in the beginning, the swords were something like 13th, 14th century, maybe 15th century, and this is already 18th century, and of course, well, in 18th, 19th century, and of course they start using gunpowder and guns. Alright, so those were the guns, and now we're moving on to the armor. That's the 16th century over here. '17th century. This one looks completely royal. A Legion commander. Honestly, it looks scary. Some shields. And of course, this is a little more modern stuff. Guns over there. And we're finishing off on the 18th, 19th century here. We're moving to Persian blades. So this is Alak stuff. Check it out. So we're not just moving through centuries, but we're also moving through regions. Here's some armor that you could find in Persia. Of course, that's together with the swords and daggers that you saw already. The previous shots, but I must say this is pretty impressive. It's a huge collection of weapons of that time. Very interesting. Okay, let's move forward. So that was the Malbork Castle, and I think that's it for today, and I'm leaving for the hotel. As I said, I'm moving south. Hopefully it doesn't rain anymore today, like it did earlier. I think I have some GoPro footage of the rain I had to endure on the Polish highway on a motorcycle. By the way, like I told you, the castle got completely destroyed during the Second World War. Here's a picture of how it looked. (1945), and of course, what you saw before is what it looks like right now. So, well done, Polish people. It was an impressive piece of history. 14th century history, actually. See you later. Alright, so I'm at the hotel. I know I said I was soaking wet yesterday, but yesterday I didn't know what soaking wet means. Well, today I literally squeezed water out of my jacket. Yeah, let me settle in and get some food, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, today's not the day. Went to the nearby cafe restaurant and they said it was closed, and that's pretty normal because it's 9 o'clock over here. As you can see behind me, it's not raining at all, because when I stop riding it stops raining. I realized I didn't tell you where I am, so I'm around 10 kilometers near north of Bydgoszcz. That's where we're going tomorrow. Alright, so I'm just back at my hotel. Pizzeria Parma saved us after this ruthless restaurant hunt here in this town. So I'm gonna eat now, then actually no, I'm gonna start by putting the cover on my motorcycle, getting it ready for the night, and then I'm gonna eat. And now for real, see you tomorrow.